Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Involving or causing danger or risk, liable to hurt or harm. A dangerous criminal. Causing fear or anxiety by threatening great harm. A dangerous operation. Involving or causing danger or risk, liable to hurt or harm. Lacking in security or safety. Not safe from attack. Of great gravity or crucial import, requiring serious thought. Grave responsibilities. A mark, placed above a vowel to indicate pronunciation. Dignified and somber in manner or character and committed to keeping promises. A grave God-fearing man. Carve, cut, or etch into a material or surface. Engrave a pen. Shape, a material like stone or wood, by whittling away at it. A place for the burial of a corpse, especially beneath the ground and marked by a tombstone. He put flowers on his mother's grave. Causing fear or anxiety by threatening great harm. A grave situation. Death of a person. He went to his grave without forgiving me. Of great gravity or crucial import, requiring serious thought. A grievous fault. Causing or marked by grief or anguish. A grievous loss. Shockingly brutal or cruel. A grievous offense against morality. Causing fear or anxiety by threatening great harm. Grievous bodily harm. Causing fear or anxiety by threatening great harm. A life-threatening disease. Appealing to the mind. A serious book. Completely lacking in playfulness. Causing fear or anxiety by threatening great harm. A serious wound. Concerned with work or important matters rather than play or trivialities. A serious student of history. Of great consequence. Marriage is a serious matter. Requiring effort or concentration, complex and not easy to answer or solve. Raised serious objections to the proposal. Unsparing and uncompromising in discipline or judgment. Apparent severe to the pitch of hostility. Severely simple. Intensely or extremely bad or unpleasant in degree or quality. Severe pain. Very strong or vigorous. A severe blow. Causing fear or anxiety by threatening great harm. A severe case of pneumonia. Very bad in degree or extent. A severe worldwide depression. Of uncertain outcome, especially fraught with risk. An extremely dicey future on a brave new world of liquid nitrogen, tar, and smog. Of uncertain outcome, especially fraught with risk. Marked by skill in deception. Involving risk or danger. Skydiving is a hazardous sport. Working or spreading in a hidden and usually injurious way. Glaucoma as an insidious disease. Beguiling but harmful. Insidious pleasures. Intended to entrap. Capable of wounding. Biting or given to biting. They deliberately gave me a skittish and mordacious mount. caught in a difficult or dangerous situation. There I was back on the hook. Fraught with danger. A perilous journey on stormy seas. Fraught with danger. A perilous voyage across the Atlantic in a small boat. Not secure, beset with difficulties. Affording no ease or reassurance. A precarious truce. Fraught with danger. The precarious life of an undersea diver. Involving risk or danger. Extremely risky going out in the tide and fog. Not financially safe or secure. Anything that promises to pay too much can't help being risky. Dangerous to yourself or your interests. Dangerous to yourself or your interests. Suicidal impulses. Fraught with danger. Dangerous surgery followed by a touch-and-go recovery. Tending to betray, especially having a treacherous character as attributed to the Carthaginians by the Romans. The fiercest and most treacherous of foes. Dangerously unstable and unpredictable. Treacherous winding roads. Not worthy of reliance or trust. In the early 1950s, computers were large and expensive and unreliable. Liable to be erroneous or misleading. Dangerously unstable and unpredictable. An unreliable trestle. Lacking a sense of responsibility. Moving at very high speed. A breakneck pace. In an uncontrolled and rampant manner. Without civilizing influences. Wild tribes. A wild primitive state untouched by civilization. He lived in the wild. Without a basis in reason or fact. In a natural state, not tamed or domesticated or cultivated. Wild geese. Fanciful and unrealistic, foolish. A wild and uninhabited area left in its natural condition. It was a wilderness preserved for the hawks and mountaineers. Talking or behaving irrationally. Involving risk or danger. A wild financial scheme. Located in a dismal or remote area, desolate. A godforsaken wilderness crossroads. Of the elements, as if showing violent anger. Intensely enthusiastic about or preoccupied with. Of colors or sounds, intensely vivid or loud. Wild colors. Deviating widely from an intended course. A wild bullet. In a state of extreme emotion. Wild with anger. Marked by extreme lack of restraint or control. Wild talk. In a wild or undomesticated manner. Growing wild. Of uncertain outcome, especially fraught with risk. Subject to accident or chance or change. A chancy appeal at best. Of uncertain outcome, especially fraught with risk. Fraught with extreme danger, nearly hopeless. A desperate illness. Arising from or marked by despair or loss of hope. A desperate cry for help. Desperately determined. Showing extreme courage, especially of actions courageously undertaken in desperation as a last resort. Made a last desperate attempt to reach the climber. A person who is frightened and in need of help. They prey on the hopes of the desperate. Of persons, dangerously reckless or violent as from urgency or despair. A desperate criminal. Showing extreme urgency or intensity especially because of great need or desire. Felt a desperate urge to confess. Forming or having the nature of a turning point or crisis. A critical point in the campaign. Urgently needed. Absolutely necessary. A critical element of the plan. Adder of a point at which a property or phenomenon suffers an abrupt change, especially having enough mass to sustain a chain reaction. A critical temperature of water is 100 degrees Celsius, its boiling point at standard atmospheric pressure. Being in or verging on a state of crisis or emergency. A critical shortage of food. Characterized by careful evaluation and judgment. A critical reading. Marked by a tendency to find and call attention to errors and flaws. A critical attitude. Of or involving or characteristic of critics or criticism. Critical acclaim. Lacking in security or safety. His fortune was increasingly insecure. Not safe from attack. Lacking self-confidence or assurance. An insecure person lacking mental stability. Not firm or firmly fixed. Likely to fail or give way. The hinge is insecure. Capable of being wounded or hurt. Vulnerable parts of the body. Susceptible to attack. A vulnerable bridge. Susceptible to criticism or persuasion or temptation. Vulnerable to bribery.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.